Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Proudlock, and welcome to the first preview of the 2020-2021 season between West Ham United against Newcastle United, which will be an 8 o'clock kickoff down at the London Stadium. Oh, I am so looking forward to the season restarting, for sure, for definitely. But if you'd asked me before we made those signings, would I have been looking forward to the season then? Not really, to be honest. I would have been dreading it for sure. But since we have made some signings, I would say things are starting to look a little bit more positive for sure, for definite. So we all know it's an 8 o'clock kickoff down at the London Stadium. It was going to be scheduled to be 3 o'clock at first, but since all September games are going to be televised, they have moved it to 8 o'clock, and we will also be live on Sky as well. So, in terms for new signings, it looks like they will be making their debuts. Well, Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis and Jeff Hendrick are definitely in contention to make their debuts. Ryan Fraser is touch and go because of fitness, not because of an injury, because he hasn't played for a while since leaving Bournemouth. But we'll just wait and see. He could make the bench, but if he doesn't make the game on Saturday, then it's understandable for sure. So, but Jeff Hendrick, I don't think he will start. He might come off the bench, but I've got the feeling that Callum Wilson and Jamal Lewis will go into the starting lineup on Saturday for sure. I think they should. For definite. I don't think we can persist with Joe Lynn up front and also Andy Carroll at this moment of time, I would say. No. In terms of injuries, we've still got Martin Dubravka out. Hopefully he will be back within a few weeks. I think that's what Steve Bruce said. He could be back within a few weeks. And of course, Dwight Gale is out for approximately 3 months because of the injury he picked up in the friendlies game against Crewe. So he's facing a spell on the sidelines. In terms of a departure that was announced this morning as well, Florian Lejeune is going to be joining Alaves on a season loan. To me, I think it's a good move for him. He hasn't played a lot. He's fallen out of favour at the moment. He's not been getting the head of likes of Lascelles, Fernandez or Cher. So and the injuries, he has been had a few serious ones. So maybe a loan move might do him good, and if he does get regular first team in his loan spell at Alaves, he might come back as a better player, for sure. But we'll just wait and see. For West Ham, in terms of they have got some really good players, which I will get onto in a moment of who to watch out for. But in terms of their fan base, they are very, very frustrated and are just not looking forward to the new season. As well, from what I've heard, just no real signings have been brought. Well, no signings. I know they made that Thomas Soucek into a permanent signing, but they've just not brought anyone in else. And I think they're just really pointing the finger at the board. There's been signs up of is it GSB out? No, which I think it is. So that's David Gold, David Sullivan, and of course Karen Brady. They're just asking them to leave the club as soon as possible. They just don't want them here. You all thought it was looking good back that when they made that pitch invasion back against Burnley in 2008, but it feels like it's just gone back to square one in terms of ambition. It has been at their football club for definite, but I haven't tipped them to be relegated. I think they will just have enough to survive. I didn't predict them when I did my predictions yesterday. But we'll wait and see. They do have some really good players in their side, I would say. So the players I'm going to say to watch out for is Gerard Bowen, Mikel Antonio, who really was getting the goals towards the end of last season, Philippi Anderson, and of course Andrei Yarmolenko. So I would say them players, we will watch out for them, because I would say they do carry a threat for West Ham. And I think our defence will have to be up and ready. It cannot be sitting on the beach like it was from there towards the end of last season. Absolutely no chance. It can't. Well, you could see that for all the players, because it was definitely majority of all the players that were on the beach after we were guaranteed safety towards the end of last season. So, yeah. But let me know, West Ham fans, are you looking forward for this new season to start? Because I have seen a lot of worry from your fan base, and you just think, and they'd probably just want answers of why no new signings have no other new signs have come into the club. They have tried to get, is it Tarkowski from Burnley, but I've had 2 bids knocked back. Burnley asking for a hefty 50 million price tag, and I just don't know if I can see West Ham paying that for sure. And so yeah, let me know, West Ham fans, what you think. For definitely. Now, into the predicted lineup for what Steve Bruce, I think, will go with on Saturday against West Ham. Starting off in goal, it's going to be Caldolo. Now, I said I would give Mark Gillespie a chance, but I think, to me, it's going to be Caldolo. That goal we conceded against Stoke in the pre-season, in the friendly, to me, Caldolo needs to sort his position out for sure. Cut out these basic errors, and he might do all right, I would say. So it is definitely going to be Caldolo in goal. Into the back four, which I think Bruce should definitely go with. Starting off in the right back position, I'm going to go with Javier Manquillo, and I'm going to see where he left off from last season. I said he's improved massively at this club. I said I don't think Yedlin should be anywhere near this first team lineup in the first place. Again, that goes back to the pre-season friendly. His positioning was all wrong, and to me, I said it's a player who should be getting off the wage bill. So Manquillo to step in to start it right back for me on Saturday. In the left back spot, I'm going to give a debut for our new left back, Jamal Lewis. Hopefully he is round to go. He is looking forward to his new season starting with us. So left back position, Jamal Lewis. Into the 2 centre backs. First of all, I'm going to go with the captain, Jamal Lascelles. Now we all know he was sent off in the pre-season friendly against Middlesbrough. Hopefully that won't happen, and he'll be ready for this game on Saturday for sure. Alongside him, Federico Fernandez, again, to see where he left off from last season, was very impressive, I thought, for sure. So that is my back four. Into the 2 centre midfielders. First of all, Jonjo Shelvey. Hopefully he'll be ready to go. Has been touchy. Was a doubt at first, but I think he was training. Hopefully he is ready for Saturday. So I'm going to go with Jonjo Shelvey. And alongside him, Isaac Hayden. Again, just a one who has improved definitely for sure. And just signed a new contract as well with the club as well. Also along with Caldolo as well. And I'm delighted that Isaac Hayden has now extended his stay at the club. And hopefully he's going to be ready for the new season as well. Onto the right-hand side of the midfield, and I'm going to go with Matt Ritchie. There was talks he could have been out the door back to Bournemouth, where we thought it was going to be with the Callum Wilson. Thought it was going to be a swap deal at first, but it wasn't. But I'm going to include Matt Ritchie for this one. On the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Alan St-Maximin, and hopefully he'll be ready as well. The way he was on fire. I know he didn't score when we beat them 3-2 last season, but look at the way he absolutely tore West Ham's defence in that game. For definite. So on the left-hand side, Alan St-Maximin in the number 10 role, and I'm going to go with Miguel Almiron. Hopefully he is ready as well. And looking forward to see what he can do on Saturday for sure. And up front as the striker, I'm going to go give the debut to Callum Wilson. He knows he's got a decent record of scoring against West Ham. Hopefully we'll see a debut goal from him for sure. So that is my predicted lineup for the game on Saturday. In terms of a score prediction, you want to be positive going into the new season with the new signings. Hopefully they will start. Well, I think 2 of them probably will be at least. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Newcastle. Let me know in the comment section, of course, how we will go in this game for our first game of the season. Your predicted lineup. and of course your score prediction as well for the game as well. Do catch me on a quick thoughts after the game, and of course the review as well. So thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like, a comment. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button. And until then, I shall catch us all later. Take care of yourselves. Looking forward to Saturday. Cannot wait now.